So sometimes once I've done the scale and the ESI thing, that'll be kind of my warm up for the day. Then I'll jump into maybe some repertoire. But sometimes I have a little bit more time, and I'll do kind of a double stop scale sort of thing, where you'll hear me do is you'll hear me play, and I'm kind of alternating between two strings. One note sustains a pitch while the other note gets to a new pitch. A few things you'll notice is you might see me kind of repeat things a few times. Again, if I don't hit a note quite right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust it to make sure it's in tune, and then I'll backtrack to the previous step and see if I can arrive at that new fingering in tune. That's really kind of that fine detailed work. And when I say in tune, what I'm listening for is the sound of the notes themselves, the sound of the intervals together is best I can. But also one of the things to keep in mind is that the instrument knows when it's in tune. And what I mean by that is it's going to resonate a certain way, assuming I've tuned well, which is why I spend so much time tuning. But it's going to resonate a certain way when notes are just totally locked in. So I'm listening for kind of that locked in, really pristine sound out of the violin. If it's kind of muddy or kind of tense or weird sounding, or if I hear kind of some of those vibrations kind of rubbing against each other, I know that that's probably not in tune. So I probably need to backtrack. And even if it is in tune, well, okay, fine. I've just backtracked and I played it in tune again. So that's what you'll hear when I do kind of these double string, these double stop things. You'll hear what they are. You heard me repeat that opening again. You'll notice I wasn't quite satisfied with my tone, so I just kind of repeated it until I got again that optimal tone. You'll also notice that since this is an intonation exercise, whenever I'm focusing specifically on intonation, I do not use vibrato. Vibrato bends pitch, and if I'm trying to center pitch, bending it only makes that job a little harder, or it might make me think things are more in tune than they really are. So no vibrato, and I'll backtrack each time I need to if I feel I could have played something better in tune. And sometimes I'll do more with that where there's shifting involved, but that's just kind of one way of, again, getting my ears really centered around good pitch. So that's some of the things I do for a warm-up, and again, I do it in an extended version of that involves shifting and things like that, but just to give you an idea.